Hi, my name is Betsy Agar and you're watching Swiggtalk. I was trained as an engineer, but I left that some years ago, and we moved out from Ontario here 2 years ago, and I was away from all my networks. I knew nothing about what I could do or who was around, and so I decided to go back to school. And so I enrolled in Capilano University in the CultureNet program, and I've been picking up some different volunteer work to try to figure out what I want to do when I grow up, I guess. I left engineering because I didn't find it very inspiring. I wasn't sure I could keep doing all that, the technical, without, I need some social aspects, or try to figure out what kind of impacts I'm having on a grander scale. And so I lost interest in it, and I found it really tense. I was mostly in construction, and it didn't really interest me, and I was away from my environmental issues, and I didn't know how to work that into my career. I think that I felt conflicted when I was choosing it, and I felt pressured into doing it. I often say that if you're a girl born in the 70s and you could do maths and sciences, that's what you're expected to do. And I regret not actually answering my more artsy side, the music, and I suspect I should have been in drama. And it's funny looking back at that years later, and I can't say that I regret the path that I've taken. It's brought me to a good place. So leaving my career wasn't all that hard, actually. I waited for a deadline. My husband did his PhD, and he graduated and got a job, and I said, I'm done. And I was in the middle of a master's in engineering at the time, and so it was actually a pretty easy switch for me. What I say now is that there are more than the top professions. You don't have to be a teacher or a doctor or an engineer or any of the sort of the typical jobs. There's so many other ways to fit in, and it's incredible how many careers require just a huge variety of expertise and experiences and even ways of thinking. And I think now is a good place to be exploring those different aspects or different interests, because more arenas are looking towards multidisciplinary practices, and I think everybody has some input. And so I would just go with what you're passionate about and explore and not really worry about the outcomes. I think we were too bent on what we were going to be doing at the end of the line. And I'm not doing what I did. I'm a licensed engineer who doesn't practice. I can often get bound up on what I can't do, and instead, if I really want to go after something, I have to refocus on this is what I can do, and it's okay to not know everything about it, that it's the experience that you're going to get while you're doing it that becomes what's important in any job that you're doing. So I suppose it's something like worry more about what you're interested in doing and go after that and work hard for it, and don't worry about what you can't do, because that's always going to come. As an environmentalist, it can be pretty frustrating because you can quickly believe that we're just flushing down the toilet. However, I fervently believe that if I am practicing the way that I believe that I should be practicing, my lifestyle that doesn't hurt but helps the world, then that's what motivates me, is that I can believe that that you can change, and that as long as I'm doing what's good, then I can't feel badly about what I'm doing.